Hi, I'm Brian. Today we're going to be going over an SAT math question involving polynomial functions. So in this question, we're given this function f of x and this function g of x, and we're asked which of the following polynomials is divisible by 3x minus 1. The kind of tricky part here is that we're given these new polynomials p of x, q of x, r of x, and so on in terms of f of x and g of x, which makes it a little bit difficult to figure out. So when you see a question like this, the key is to take one of the polynomials and rewrite it in terms of the other. The way to do that is to take out a greatest common factor, factor it out, and rewrite your new expression. What we'll get is 2x times x plus 3. Notice that x plus 3 matches up nicely with g of x, which allows us to say that f of x is actually equivalent to 2x times g of x. So to figure out which is divisible by 3x minus 1 in these answer choices, we're going to go through and plug in this 2x times g of x in place of f of x and see where we can find this 3x minus 1. It just so happens that when you do that down here, 3 times 2x times g of x minus 2g of x comes out to 6x times g of x minus 2 times g of x. And we can factor out a greatest common factor of these two terms, which is 2g of x, which leaves us with 3x minus 1, which is, since it's a factor of r of x, it means that r of x is divisible by 3x minus 1. So again, when you see a question like this, it's important to realize that we want to take one of the functions and rewrite it in terms of the other, then just do a bunch of substituting and factoring to figure out where this 3x minus 1 is actually going to show up, which is in this answer choice.